very strange when it comes to starting live streams now. But it worked.
Did it?
I think so. It says we're live streaming.
Okay, wow, that's unfortunate.
It's like
Anyways.
streaming, but live.
All right, so let me see here. I rehearsed this line incessantly.
Okay.
Came up. Fellas, I respect women. Let's be clear here. I respect women.
Okay.
They're great creatures.
Creatures.
They're sometimes
Excuse me.
it's
As
it's
a
almost like
woman who
unicorns, you know? They're
identifies
kinda
as a
mystical.
creature.
They're kind of mystical creatures. It's shrouded in mysticism. But let's just hit the bullseye, shall we? Is rape bad, fellas?
No.
Look, if a redo of a healer has taught me anything, you just have to mind fuck them until they want it, and then, everything's good to go.
Yep.
But that's for a cartoon, obviously.
Whoa. Yeah. True though.
By the way, this is Spookyweebtrash, aka a woman, and this is just a joke, YouTube. As a woman joking about it, I do respect womankind.
We do.
Thank you, Spooky. Very brave.
You look at King Bean.
Necro's
Listen.
also very brave. You agreed. Very brave.
No, who said I agreed?
Oh, you don't respect women?
No.
This is unfortunate. Do you consider? Okay, so redo of a healer. Here we go. Here's the real meat of the conversation, right? Redo of a healer. I have not seen it. Necro, you've seen it.
I have both episodes.
Spooky,
uncensored.
you've seen it.
Yes.
You both have seen both episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the two that are out right now.
And we have all seen the tweets.
Yes.
We've all seen Twitter.com.
Yes.
What has happened to Twitter.com since
Well-
the airing of Redo Healer?
So this is post meltdown, or sorry, pre-meltdown of Twitter. So what we're seeing is here, people just talking about it. Because it's not on normie streaming sites yet, so not on Crunchyroll, Netflix, or anything like that.
Crunchyroll is the only place you can see anime, though.
I guess so.
What's up with that?
But once it hits mainstream Western streaming sites, that's when shit will hit the fan. Because
Okay, so the shit has not even reached the turbine yet.
We're not at the
No,
literal
no.
apex of it at all.
Oh wow, that's terrible because it was already trending today. Oh no. So let's see here. Necro, describe episode 1. Fill me in on episode 1.
speaking
And
of
then Spooky
filling,
will fill me in on episode 2. So give me your interpretation of episode 1.
Episode 1 is it's a little bit of a setup. It's just a setup episode. It is to get you introduced very quickly because they only have so many episodes that they can tell you things. But in the first episode, you meet the main character, Kiaru, and what he does is he has these visions. He doesn't know anything about what's happening while he's sleeping. So then he finally kind of loses his mind a little bit, and you're like, oh, what's happening? I don't understand. But it's because
Did we gaslight this poor man?
not exactly. It's more of just like he's just a magic-y being, and he just he somehow in the very first episode he healed time. He redid it. He did a redo.
yes.
Oh,
And he's saying
did he utter the words? Dare I utter the words? Redo of healer.
He did.
No, that's how he does. Okay, so it's basically what happens is he gets his powers from healing people. So
Healing is good.
Well, healing is
Does he do good things? Does he do good things with his healing?
Well, healing is the overall term of it, but what he does is he heals. Like, there's different types of healing. Like, he would be able to heal, like, the power that they get, like the powers of like alchemy or the power of like summoning fire magic or something like that. He heals that into himself, so that way he can use them. He steals them from people.
Oh, that's interesting. An interesting quirk.
Now, the regular healing that they're used to in that universe is that when people are healed, it's just whatever like bodily like scratches or something like that you have on you at the time, those are healed, but it doesn't bring back any like extremities, none of your arms or legs or anything like that. But Kiaru, he is the strongest because he can heal back all of that shit.
Nice.
The only catch is it makes him fucking seize out to the point where he's vomiting spit. And he basically is incapacitated because he has to see all their memories and all the fuck shit that happens to them while he's healing them. And it traumatizes them.
There's gonna be some limitations. Okay, there's a trade there.
Yeah, that's the one setback for it. But as time goes on, because of course this happens over the course of, I believe, like 4 years, they've tortured him every single day of his entire life for those 4 years since he joined their thing of heroes. And
that doesn't sound very heroic.
No, it doesn't. It's not very heroic at all. And they do that.
But they have a reason to do it, though, too. But that's the thing.
Is it a good reason?
I mean, like, here's the thing. There's no ifs, ands, or ors about it. This is fetish fuel. But it's, like, pretty well-written fetish fuel. And whenever I'm watching, like, Red Letter Media, and they're watching really schlocky, like, obviously fetish fuel videos, they're saying you can make a good video with fetish fuel if it's consistent, and if its lore is consistent, and its lore in this is pretty consistent.
So the world kind of checks out.
So I mean, this dude fucks. Okay, the main character, he fucks a lot.
Yes, unironically.
But the reason why they torture him is they rape him, they force him on drugs, they make him addicted to drugs, and the reason why he's addicted to drugs so he can heal people faster, without getting really traumatized. That's
interesting. Yeah,
and then
it makes sense. It makes sense. If you're coked out of your mind, you won't seize it and pass out.
Yeah. So, and then they rape him because he's got like magical semen because he's a healer, and the more they fuck him, the more they get leveled up because it's based on the RPG, obviously.
Oh, I'm sorry to draw this comparison, but this is Fate stands should love this shit.
No, unironically, because Fate was based off of porn. That's how Fate started it.
Mana transfer, am I right, bros?
Yeah, it's the same kind of concept. Yeah.
Fate fans should love this shit.
They kind of do.
So, yeah, they rape him for his man juice because it's very powerful man juice.
Magic juice.
Yes.
It reminds me of the Tale of Monkey. I believe that's how it's called, like that ancient Chinese tale.
Tell me the tale.
It's what Dragon Ball Z is originally based off of.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's based off of ancient Chinese.
Tell me. I want to hear this. This sounds interesting. I was never a Dragon Ball person.
Tale of Monkey. Let me make sure I'm saying it correctly. Tale of Monkey, Chinese.
But yeah, essentially he gets nightly
Chinese
visitors.
tale. Monkey King. So Monkey King, essentially he hatches from an egg. I forget exactly what happens, but one of his followers is like a priest boy with magical semen. And there's a bunch of harpies that tried to take his magical semen, even though he's a virgin, because they want to take it. And I'm pretty sure what would happen would be like catastrophe, because they would use it for pure fucking evil. So, but that's what that reminds me of.
This connects to Dragon Ball?
No, that's just the story, what it reminded me of having magical semen.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, but no.
Hey, wait a minute.
I don't think anyone in Dragon Ball had magical semen. Not that I know of. You know,
the Dragon Balls. You got to protect the Dragon Balls. It makes sense. It checks out. I get it.
But yeah, the whole first episode is just it's really just set up because you get a lot of flashbacks in it in a way, but it goes pretty fast.
We have to set up for the things to come, huh?
Yes.
Oh,
so,
great pun.
And the way that they're kind of positioning this story, from what it seems like, is that it's not a 1-to-1 adaptation. There's still some things that are just not,
only so much you can capture.
Yeah.
In however much runtime.
And they're moving pretty quick. But even as they move quick, it feels like an eternity when you're watching it, and then you're stuck with wanting to see more. So the first episode is just setting all that up.
Oh yeah, you're definitely never bored between these two episodes. That's why they're so entertaining, because so much shit happens all at one time, but it's like you understand what's happening too. It's like its pacing is super fast, but you still like get to witness all the fucked up shit.
We gotta get to the dare I suggest the meat.
Oh, well, don't worry. That's kind of the thing.
The meat of this series.
I sit down, people, and I'm like, you have to understand. For 4 years, the main character has been all these awful things that have happened, like every single thing. 4 years. So after that, he's like, okay.
Oh my God, are you excusing what happens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is yeah. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable.
And again, 4 years. And so when he knows exactly what to do, he makes sure that he like future proofs it, unironically, when he resets the world, he heals the world and goes back in time those 4 years before he met these people that are going to take him to be a hero. And so he already builds up a drug immunity because he knows that they're going to drug him to get him hooked on it. They know all of these things about how they work on the inside and out. And so it takes him a good bit of time. Like, I think it was like months and if not years. And he knew what was coming as soon as he refused to do what Freya said.
Coming.
Oh, yeah. Who are our heroes?
Oh, there is no heroes.
Everyone's kind of a shithead. No, this is
okay. Heroes with quotation.
This is very Game of Thrones-esque, where everybody's a shithead in their own right. So,
Kiaru, if you're asking. Kiarga, if you're wanting to know.
Well, even then, he turns into a crazy shithead who rapes
about
people.
Our cast. What's our cast look like?
Oh boy.
I mean, who's he trying to get revenge on? We keep talking about
every
party. We keep talking about the party. Who's the party?
Every person. It's literally everyone except for Anna.
The entire cast.
Yeah, except for Anna. Anna is like this person that took him in as though they were family. So,
does anything bad happen to Anna?
I mean,
the themes of the story,
fellas.
I mean, I can't spoil it.
I haven't read the manga, so I don't know for sure.
Okay, well, for now, in the context of these 2 episodes, has anything bad happened to Anna?
No. She's only in the first episode for like the first.
Okay.
She's not even there for like 2 whole minutes.
I'm trying to get a feel for this, a grasp for it.
Yeah,
a grope of this.
Bullet is another character. He's the one that obviously shoots guns. He's kind of like what's the one guy, Barrett from Final Fantasy?
Oh boy, I love Final Fantasy.
Except he doesn't have like a robot arm, like a machine gun arm. He just has like a giant gun. And Blade, who is the swordsman that they have.
Makes sense.
And God, she would be a cutie if she also weren't a piece of shit. That's pretty much how I see a lot of the characters. Like, man, they'd be really cute if they didn't, rape and torture.
She cute, but a little bit of a bitch, though.
No, little bit is an understatement.
Women, am I right, fellas?
But but that's who they're going to get revenge on. Is that of, because he talks about it at the end of the second episode a little bit. Now, so after you kind of get set up and know that he can heal back extremities, and how these people are going to kind of treat him going forward, that's when you get to the second episode, which is where we are today. We're here, Jeans.
We are here?
We're here.
We are here.
Yeah, we're here. It doesn't have to have story, but it does.
It doesn't have to consist.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Hold on. No, I gotta word grab this first.
Look, it's poured with a better story, and that's okay.
It really is.
I mean, there's like no like people.
It sounds like it's a serviceable revenge story.
Look, when
with
people
a very interesting quirk to it.
When people compare it to, like, let's say Goblin Slayer or like Shield Hero, they're all very similar animes to the extent of like they take place in similar universes. Like they both have a really pissed off main character, right? Mm-hmm. And sexual harassment, rape happens, kind of, and all 3 of them. It's the theme.
Some amount of shock value, if anything.
Yeah. But I would say, okay, so as far as like who should watch what, Shield Hero is very much for a teen demographic.
It is.
It's for like rape or whatever, but it's I mean, it's clearly for teens. Like it's very much of the SAO variety where it's like that's the demographic. Goblin Slayer, I would say it's more of an adult, but Goblin Slayer is kind of boring.
It is.
I mean, if I'm being perfectly honest, it's mostly like
I liked Goblin Slayer.
Well, Goblin Slayer is a man that wants to kill goblins, and they keep trying to throw like, "Hey, we got to go defeat the Demon King." Yeah, that's cool, but
what?
But these goblins.
That's not a goblin.
The purpose of rape in Goblin Slayer, and well, I guess also in Shield Hero. Shield Hero is supposed to set up a plot The purpose of rape in Goblin Slayer is supposed to set up how fucked up goblins are, and unlike a certain mother spacesuit we know, it's not meant to jerk off to, you fucking weirdo.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a good one.
No, but it's hot.
Fucking this. Oh, well, that would be perfect.
No, but I'm a
This
cooler.
anime would be perfect for Jeff over there. So, excuse me. So like, this one, Shield. So the difference between Goblin Slayer, Shield Hero, and this one is this was just straight up pornography, and it's fetish fuel as basically everything. But it has a decent story, and that's okay. It's okay to have jerky offy, get offy material, adult material.
I'd hate to do what about, because that doesn't. I mean, who knows? It might not even apply here. But what about? I mean, I see this spoken of pretty highly. It's just from my casual observances. Euphoria. I see people praise that. They're like, oh, whoa, yeah, so crazy.
So the thing that I think sets it apart though is the story element. Like, if you
Euphoria
go
does
watching,
have a story element.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing. It has
this is true.
It has a story element, but with this, it's not really revenge in that one. It just kind of like they're forced to, because one person kind of like, does the thing. With Shield Hero, or not Shield Hero, it got me thinking about it now. With Redo of a Healer, it's for a while, this man was tortured for 4 years. And so he kept a mental note about every single one of these people that have wronged him, in not just like a wrong way, like, oh, well, they said a mean name about me. It's they came in, beat him up while he was defenseless, fed him drugs, raped him, a whole bunch of other stuff. And so there was one part, this is where I'm going to lead into episode 2 with. The one guy, Leonard, he's big muscle guy. He's like supposed to be like the Chad of like guards and stuff like that.
The Chad archetype and the virgin healer.
Yeah, and so and essentially that's it.
Except everybody fucks and rapes, so it doesn't really matter.
Leonard, he comes in and he's like beating up on Homeboy, and so Kiaru was like, okay, 28 lashes is what this dude gave me. I'm gonna repay every single one of those to this dude, and he does, and then some. And if you haven't seen episode 2, he pretty much swaps bodies, quote unquote. He makes Leonard look like him, and then he looks like Leonard, so he can get close to Flare. And it's really weird when you see it happen, because they're like, oh shit, he double crossed him, dude.
So it's really weird.
It's weird, but it's like when you see it happen, at least for me, I got the biggest smile on my face. I was like, oh, you son of a bitch.
Okay. Hey, revenge stories can be cool.
Yes.
The rising of a redo of the Goblin Shield Slayer?
Yeah, that's dude.
I like that. That's good. That's that's good.
You should make that tweet, Sparza. That's
Sparza,
quality
send
content. Send it. But that's the thing is, as the scene goes on, this is what people were mad about, was why someone would make literal torture porn. And
why would you make anything?
Well, so the thing about Shield Hero, god damn it, the thing about a Redo of a Healer is that he gets his revenge on Flare at just this one point. And now I say at this one point because this continues going forward. But
nice. Well, I mean, it was 4 years. He was fucked up for 4 years.
Yes. And he knows every single bit about everything. And there's one part, I think I could probably find it to give some context, but he starts by, making sure that she knows exactly who he is, because he's getting ready to do some bad shit. And it gets to the part where she's kind of begging for mercy. He takes her hand and starts breaking her fingers individually.
Nice.
And he kind of does a proposal, as a nice person does, and he says, hey, if you don't scream for the rest of these finger breakings, then I'll stop getting revenge on you. Then I think I'll
pretty reasonable. Pretty reasonable man.
Yeah, and
despite his
he's like, don't worry,
circumstances.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm like you. I'm not like you. So he gets down to the last finger, and she's holding it in pretty well. I mean, if my fingers are being broken, I don't think I could have the same level of composure.
Ow.
And then it gets to the point, he's like, oh, we're at the last one. He heals her hands again and starts breaking them again.
Oh.
Whoop, look, we're all the way back at the first finger. It was,
oh, no.
It was tough. I'm not
And
gonna
it's
lie.
just like, and like it's. I mean, the voice acting in this is actually really fucking good. And these are all like, they're all like junior voice actors.
They are very new.
And you know how in like video game or in anime they unfortunately don't have women scream like actual women in pain. They're like ah.
Yeah,
More like they're coming and screaming.
You know, I'll trust you on that one.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Trust me.
Well, in this, they have blood-curdling fucking screams, like how you would actually
Nice.
scream if you were getting your fingers ripped open.
Hell
So,
yeah.
Yeah, that's
This
a point
sounds
of
great.
contention.
Yeah,
This sounds surprisingly well made.
it is very well made for a like the thing that people on twitter.com don't seem to realize is that when we're talking about how like okay this show is, like we're not saying it's Shakespearean, it's not a Da Vinci painting, we're not saying it's anything like that, we're not saying it's, you know, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood levels of good. We're just saying, oh, it exists and I want to see where this story goes. Like it's very
wow, cool
unironically
anime.
it's very mid, and we're very
It's
aware.
comedy without being a comedy.
Yes.
I feel like it's best enjoyed watching with someone else, obviously, who isn't easily offended by this kind of thing, and just have a good time because it's really fun. It's porn. It's fucking bombastic porn, and apparently they push it even harder with the crazy aspect in the anime more than they do in the manga. So it's just constant like batshit insanity one after another, and it's fucking great and it's fucking funny.
I like
And
it. I like it. Haven't even seen it, but I like it already. I kind of like it.
Yeah, well, and again, it's like she said, it's one of those things where it has it's a fetish fuel kind of show. That's really.
I
the
mean,
best way to
my
describe
fetish
it.
isn't snapping fingers and drugs, but I mean,
Oh, don't worry, because
it could be a fun watch.
well, more stuff kind of happens in it, like besides the finger breaking, my favorite part of it. And I say it's my favorite part. It's not like I like breaking fingers. It's still very, very hard to watch. It's just
Okay, so I guess the elephant in the room then
is the actual scene itself.
Huh?
I mean,
there's another one.
I mean,
Yeah, it's the rape
There's
the
another
anime.
scene?
yeah.
There's
So
rape the anime. What do you expect?
yeah, what ends up happening after the finger breaking is he's like, okay, well now it's time to do the deed, and you're gonna get violated.
Krabs, put on your headphones.
Yeah, put on your headphones.
Get it off the Bluetooth. The Bluetooth speaker needs to stay home.
He takes an iron rod, right? He has an iron rod, you know, one that you poke around with you poke the fire with, and he heats it up, and he makes her
I
beg.
like where this is going.
He makes her beg. Well, do you want my rod or do you want this rod?
Oh no.
And you have 10 seconds to answer, otherwise you're getting both.
Oh, but she also has to give him a boner too. So
Yeah.
that's also the point of contention.
Oh no.
Now, if you watch the censored version of this, you don't see where she masturbates in front of him. That's taken out completely. If you
This is a travesty.
if you also watch the censored version, you don't see where there's penetration and what's the word? There's a cream pie that's kind of involved in it as well. I think we could say those words, right?
It sounds like the censored version is implied rape.
It is. It is very much implied rape.
It's the difference
well, there
between
you go.
softcore
watered
porn
down
and
for all of the other people.
less softcore porn. That's the main thing. So
Now,
Okay.
now that's like the hardest scene for people is just the actual rape scene itself, which is fine. Now, my ultimate favorite part of this, and I put it out on twitter.com, the best website ever.
Oh.
I said when you watch episode 2, the worst thing that you can do to a person that he does to her isn't even really like the rape part. It's when he erases her memory and then gives her a whole new identity afterwards.
I did see you tweet that. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Oh
that's-
wow. That's unusually savage for something that
Necro.
everybody else was saying was like really shallow and, you know, bad anime. Bad anime.
Of course.
Necro.
How can you make this bad?
there is 2 minutes of the slap scene from Redo of a Healer, uncensored on YouTube.
Yeah, I
Just
saw it.
Repeat for 2 fucking minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, and again, all of this is very well voice acted, by the way. So if people are like, "Oh, this isn't really good," it's just no. It's you know.
You're just upset.
Yeah, you're really just like, because when I was watching, I was like, "Oh my god, this cute girl, I can't see this happen." But then it's like, "Oh, that's right, she tortured him for 4 years."
She kind of a bitch though.
Yeah, it really is. You're like, No.
My girlfriend's bitching at me, but she
But yeah,
kinda hot though.
it's a thing where he erases her memory and gives her a whole new face. It's the worst thing you can do to someone because they don't know that it's happening. They don't know what it's going to be like afterwards. They don't have any fucking idea. Ooh. And so now, from this point forward, he just continuously rapes her without her knowing.
He literally mind fucked her.
Yes.
There's mind fucking too in this, so.
Oh man, just so many tags. We're just going down the list.
You really could put almost every tag with this, damn near.
Interchangeably on X hentai, so you know.
Oh boy.
Hentai Haven. So,
yeah, you just get a lot of panning shots of like background fireplace stuff when the scenes are happening. They had to make it good for TV. Come on.
Fireplaces are nice. People love fireplaces.
It's really the nice boat meme, but except it's a nice mirror and fireplace. it really does get to that point, and you're like, wow.
So yeah, redo of a healer. Okay, best of the week. What is it? You recommend this? Best of the worst? Recommend? Because we're on Red Letter Media.
Best of the worst. Is this the best of the worst?
Well, okay. So if you look at other shows that are out this season, which I haven't really kept up with.
I'm about to say no. To make this truly a best of the worst, we should bring up just the Trinity. Shield Hero, Goblin Slayer, and redo of healer.
Redo of healer is better.
Between these three that we have on the table sitting here, which one is the best of the worst?
Redo of healer.
And why? Why do you say this?
So, I enjoyed Shield Hero and I also enjoyed Goblin Slayer, but there's something about this series that makes you want to see how he's going to get revenge on the rest of these other people. Now, I've already read it before, but
fair.
But it's
want to see how they put it on the screen.
Yes,
I can work with that.
Yeah, you want to see it.
Spooky. Out of these three shows we have on the table here, which one is your best of the worst?
Okay, let me put it to you like this. If you were to tell me the premise of all the three of these shows, Goblin Slayer would be the most interesting because a guy vengeful of goblins sounds the most interesting. And then
guy stays in starting area to kill goblins.
Yeah, and then you have
levels.
The stupidest one would sound like redo of a healer because the way you would describe it, because there's no way of describing it other than, discussing it fully like we just did, without it sounding fucking stupid. Because you'll have people
gets revenge for being raped by raping everyone.
You'll have people like the anime man gaslighting the whole series, being like, "Oh, this is just bad storytelling, mate."
Is that how he sounds?
Oi, mate, I'm the anime cunt. So,
that's better.
But the most entertaining, I've seen all three of them. The most entertaining to me is definitely Redo of a Healer because it kept me on my seats, laughing my ass off, being entertained the whole time. And the most boring one, to me, was probably Goblin Slayer, and in the middle was Shield Hero. Shield Hero got good until like about the second season, I would say, when they were like, "Oh yeah, my slave friend, who I never mentioned before, we gotta rescue her." And it's like, where the fuck did this bitch come from? So, Redo of a Healer is hilarious. It's action-packed. And it actually kept me interested in what the fuck's going on because there's just so much shit that slapped in your face the whole time while you're watching it. Literally slapped in your face.
We could say maybe it's too early to call. Is it too early to call?
I don't think so. I think the whole 3-episode anime rule is a fucking gay thing that only really shallow weeps do.
Didn't know it was a rule, so I guess I'm ahead.
So the whole 3-episode anime thing made up by weeps because Madoka happened, it's fucking retarded. But if it's that interesting in the first 2 episodes, I don't think it's too close to call.
Okay.
Because even Shield Hero, it had a really interesting premise and I was entertained up until a point. But even still, Shield Hero didn't keep my attention that much as Redo has in the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
What do you think, Necro? What do you think? You gonna watch the next episode?
Of course.
You gonna watch one after that?
Yeah, more than likely.
Pretty sure. Spooky, what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
You gonna be there at launch?
Lunch?
You're gonna be outside. You're gonna be outside in the cold
at lunch,
ready for the episode to drop.
Here's the thing. If Anime Expo is ever a thing again, we can go outside for watching our goddamn lives again. and there's a redo of a
Are
healer
we all
line.
gonna go to AX and watch redo of a healer together? Everybody?
Yeah. Well, there's like weaves in every corner masturbating to the thought of Mommy GF stepping on them.
Forbidden.
Yes.
No, we'll have a horny jail. We'll designate a horny jail and we'll throw them in the horny jail.
I can. Here's my prediction. Can I have a prediction thing?
What's your prediction?
So
what's your prophecy?
I know that you haven't seen anything about this.
Make your own anime expo.
Yeah, I gotta make my own.
Are you gonna make your own, son?
Probably. I want to go. I want to just go. But the thing about redo of healer, if you're not familiar, I can tell you that one of the next big things that'll probably happen, because obviously we have the good old rape scenes in there, whatever.
Oh boy, some rape-arino.
There's going to be something about. I hate to say it this way because I know how on the nose this is, but it's going to be about LGBTQ people being demonized in this. So to give you context, one of the characters that you see, the one hero at the beginning, Blade, she's in the first episode. She is very much lesbian. And so what ends up happening is at some point she's trying to do the thing with the person that she believes to be a girl, but then finds out that it's a boy because there's a penis there, and then she gets sick to the stomach and vomits, and then more things happen.
Whoa! Wait a minute. You can't write a character.
I'm not gonna spoil the rest of it, but that's essentially what happens, and I'm like,
she's a fucking TERF. Kill her.
Yeah, it's. That's gonna be the next big big thing.
How exciting! I can't wait to see it trend on Twitter.
I can't wait to see.
How exciting!
This person.
Anime TERFs, get off my Twitter.
Get off of here. Well, and it reminds me of like the Annie Twitter simps. They exist. Just like the what's the one, the Silver Veil, that one.
Oh, that thought. Oh,
Yeah,
we're moving on to the next thing, aren't we?
Yes. Well, because it kind of goes hand in hand, because a lot of these people will engage in something that they know will make them angry. And Silver Veil is kind of the same way about how, well, it's my stream, we do what we want. And then the simps come in.
This VTubing thing is going on a little too smooth for my liking. How can I spice things up?
Whoops. Didn't mean to
Although,
do that.
like, there is, like, a very anti-government, like, premise to all of this, and like to redo of a healer, because like even like the first episode, he's like, oh yeah, these are a bunch of fucking colonizers, and this is the whole reason why the kingdom exists. He literally calls them colonizers.
Oh no.
Yeah. So there is like, I don't want to say a leftist or anything, but it's definitely like a question your government and question the people ruling it, and also horny posting. And
the duality of man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, government, masturbate to porn. It's more specifically anime tits. Very, very
Titties.
But yeah.
Hello, kitten. Welcome to my Discord.
Yeah.
Oh.
Welcome. And we live in truly a weird time-areno. And by the way, I think we're the only one. We have a Scarlet Symphony exclusive. Isn't that so exciting?
Wait, what's exclusive?
Huh?
All right, here you go. I did the thing with you.
Hold on.
Should just bring you right there.
Oh yeah. Because she deleted this.
Yeah, she deleted this video. Hang on, chat. You're gonna know what I'm talking about here in a second. But she deleted this video, and I think I can probably still play it and it be not terrible. So if you guys are wondering about the English VTubers, don't worry, they're doing just fine. And by just fine, I mean they're coping. This is kind of their cope. I hope you enjoy.
Stay with Mousy. She's all alone in Rust. Yeah, you know what? That's a great idea. Let me just cancel all of my plans. Okay, let's just cancel everything. Let's just throw everything on the ground. Just throw it on the ground. Say fuck everything. Who fucking cares about what I wanted to do today? Let's go play with Mousy. Okay, guys, let's go do that. Let's just cancel all of my plans because, fuck the streamer's idea of what they wanted to do today. Let's do what you want to do. Let's do that. That sounds like a great fucking idea. You can just shut your fucking mouth, close my fucking stream, and go watch somebody else because fuck you.
Powerful.
Sorry, I just really wanted to say that. No. Okay, no. You guys gotta stop. You guys gotta stop. It's been going on for too long. We've made 1,000 announcements about it. We're gonna do what the fuck we want to do because we're streamers and this is what we enjoy and this makes us happy and we are not your puppet. We are not doing whatever you want to do. We want to do what we want to do, okay? And you have to sit there and fucking take it, okay? You have to sit there and fucking take it.
Pig.
Like it, okay?
One person said one thing,
you
and
can
she's like,
fucking
all right, I'm
leave.
gonna fucking snap this
I
dude
love
over
you.
my knee.
So, today we're not gonna play Rust. I'm sorry. I don't want to play Rust today. I want to do this.
Yeah, she doesn't want to play Rust, you little
See-
pay piggy.
Well, like, she's such a fucking narcissistic manipulator because she says, fuck you to that fan. And then later she says, but I love you, though. That's what fucking manipulative assholes do.
Cult-like mentality, bro.
Take this,
I'm
bitch!
just
Fuck
I'm
you!
just saying you
Pay
take
for
the
my
avatar
fucking
away.
bills, cunt! I
You
love
take
you.
the
Wait, wait,
avatar
wait.
away and make her just regular cam girl stuff. It's like, oh, well, you're gonna like it, you little pay piggy. Like, I'm telling you, you can swap it, and there's no difference. Is this real VTubing?
We are VTubing, son.
This is vapid thoughterry is what it is.
Now, my vendetta against VTubers, I don't really have a problem with Western or English VTubers because I know a lot of them and they're all pretty nice, at least the ones that I do know. But then you get the every so often ones like Silvervale and that group of people that
What the problem is? I know what the problem is. You know what the problem is?
What?
Hololive set the standard way too fucking high.
No shit.
You got people that are like, oh man, I'm gonna jump onto this trend here. Oh, this is hard. Oh no, this is hard.
Yeah, well, and again, that's even another thought I put out there was when you look at Hololive or Nijisanji, they always have something in case of something. They say, this is what the rules are in chat. If you see something like this, this is our code of conduct. Don't respond to it. But again, their chats go so fast anyways, they can't see what one random person says about playing game with another streamer, but that's against the rules in their chat to do, and someone will get moderated doing that same thing. So
The super chats, even look at the super chats. So people drop a big super chat to try and, get some attention. And even then,
yeah, and then it's just like,
Shut up,
Like a certain Carson. we
silence
need to call out.
Carson.
oh, yeah, God bless.
Look, regardless on how you feel about the Carson situation, right? It's so funny that this fucking desperate simp tried getting this girl's attention by
Couldn't
paying her
get
so much
shit.
fucking money.
Thanks for the super chat. Wow,
Well,
that's a
he's
big
simping for
number.
fucking, like a sociopath, like Pokimane, who has literally got proven time and time again to be an abusive fucking asshole, and yet he wants to simp for the anime pussy. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, that's essentially it. And
Carson
again,
is a
my,
Pokimane.
VTubing. What an exciting time. We've got to see the emergence of this genre hit its peak, arguably its peak. And on Twitter, because, Twitter is a very social platform and everyone's way more connected than they need to be on a regular basis. Unfortunately, we got to see the trash cans speak up too. The ones who, frankly, their aspirations aren't taking off the way they want it to. So they find some other way to get their engagement going.
And that's another thing too. The Mori Calliope of Hololive even she didn't make a video, but she was on stream one day, and someone, I guess, asked her on a marshmallow, like, what advice can you give to someone who wants to get into VTubing and do these things? And she pretty much outright said, like, you guys should follow your dreams. Like, if you want to be a VTuber, like, make content. Like, don't stop doing what you're doing. Make content. Don't just be a V tweeter. Don't be a V tweeter. Make content.
Did she say V tweeter?
She said something like that.
Okay, I was about to say, it's like, would have made my day. Like,
I mean,
Maury, thank you.
Just make a VTuber and then don't do anything about it, just to get vapid likes on Twitter. Because
Yeah.
you're like,
So many
actually, as a
pre-debuted.
VTuber,
Well, that's what they do. They go on
There's so
Twitter.
many pre-debuted VTubers running around, all trying to drag each other for I don't know, I can't even say clout, because they don't even take off. They get into little stupid VTuber drama on Twitter.com without having debuted and say, nah, I'm the authority of this community here. It's like, what community? You're not even a part of it yet.
our community, comrade.
Well,
Our community.
now in some regards, you could say that maybe she gave a very canned response, but I would say that again, she's only allowed to say certain things, and she did say what she wanted to say, and I don't think she really pulled any punches because she probably actually believes all those things.
I would say those things are the point.
Yes.
Of VTubing. Like if you come on, if you're subscribing to a VTuber because you like that they pick fights on Twitter, I think you've missed the plot.
Dude,
at some level.
Dude, VTubing, internet blood sports.
VTubing,
Make it
internet
happen.
blood sports, it's coming. It's on the way, but not right now. Right now, I think everybody just wants to get away from the insane nonsense that goes through the feed every day. And sometimes seeing a shark that says, play Skyrim, which we've all played hundreds of times now, play it one more time is what we need in our lives.
Well, again, the Hololive girls play a character.
Thank you,
VShojo don't.
Todd Howard, thank you. Thank you for
Todd.
Skyrim.
God Howard, you mean?
Thank you for allowing Gura to play Skyrim, and thank you for giving Gura 2 million subs. Thank you, Todd Howard. We love you.
I can't wait for 2025 for Skyrim 2 to drop again for the PS6.
He's
I
gonna
just want Skyrim, but with HoloLive crossover content. And yes, Todd, I'll buy it separately. Thanks. I'll buy it separately in your workshop.
And yeah,
I understand.
You'll
I
spread
understand
open
how
for
this
Todd
works
Howard
now.
and enter your butthole once again with Skyrim 2.5.
I'll pay for the mods, Todd. Thank you.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Todd, the God
You know what?
Howard.
Sell me the mods. Sell me the mods. It's fine, Todd. Thanks. Great armored horse. Thank you.
Take it, bitch. Take this.
Oh, I have another thing to share with you. So, Capcom had a thing today. If you guys weren't aware, Capcom had a thing, and they showed off our favorite big Mommy Milky thing.
Wow, cool vampire.
Cool vampire lady.
American.
You're telling me she's not
Dude, I
cute to
hate
you? She's not
Americans.
hot to you? I think it's the lipstick.
She's not a vampire.
She's not. Well, she's something. She's
Freddy
mommy.
Krueger? Wait, huh? What?
Yeah, look at
Excuse
her.
me?
Look at her. She's like, clearly she is a giant woman, but she's also very pretty.
Tags, height difference.
God bless. Choke me, please.
POV, you're 5'8".
POV, you're a pocket
You're
prince.
5'9.5".
You're 6. 5'9".
This is the meme. This is the meme all over again. It's like 5'10", 6 foot. That's this.
There
She's
it
6
is. Yep,
feet.
that's it. Oh man, ma'am.
I don't know if I'm
you're gonna pick me up.
and stab my eyes out, please.
Oh.
No, you're gonna step on me?
Oh no, you can't just step on me? Question.
That reminds me of my favorite Kim Possible joke. Hold on, if I can find it real quick.
We
hold
have
on.
fun. We have fun here on our our fucking bar. I love it.
I don't want to have fun. I want to be upset.
I'm your pocket prince.
I want to be upset about stuff that I can avoid watching.
Yeah. I mean,
Nah, bullshit. I'm gonna watch Redo of Healer. This sounds amazing.
you wanna watch it with me after stream, son?
No, we're gonna watch it at AX. Duh.
At A.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it on my own time. I've got the day off tomorrow, so I will probably sit down to it. I will probably not tweet my thoughts unless, I mean, maybe I'll go through both episodes and then maybe have a conclusion for Twitter.com. But otherwise, just watching the shenanigans break out, the madness, the collective madness break out was entertainment enough for me so far. Some people just don't know what to do with themselves. Truly. It's
Oh,
easy,
man.
fellas. It's easy. If you ever feel stressed or when times are dark, you don't have to just remember Happy Day. You can just go do something else.
I can't find the clip from the Kim Possible, but it's the episode where there's a bunch of cockroaches, right? And
Nice.
they take over the town, and there's a giant fucking cockroach, and he's about to step on Ron Stoppable, and he's like, "What the fuck? You're gonna step on me? This is how I die? It's being stepped on by a fucking cockroach?" Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that girl, all the jokes I make about, oh, you're just gonna kill me?
Yeah, he's like, "What? You're just gonna step on me?"
What?
Yeah.
I need that. Hey, I need Spooky. I need that clip.
Yeah,
That is so me.
It's DMCA'd by Dimsy.
Jim, oh, that's right. It's
It's cucked by Disney.
We live in trying times. Even the fun stuff that you want to watch isn't there.
Yeah, you have to pay Disney $10 a month to see Ron
pay
Stoppable
Disney
getting stepped
Plus?
on.
You get Disney Plus with Disney bucks, bro.
I have Verizon, right? And I got that shit for a year, and I barely used it.
Facts.
It's the world's fastest network.
Well, I grew up watching like so much Disney stuff, right? Over and over on repeat and repeat, because that's just kind of the kid I was. And I just all the stuff I wanted to see, I already seen like a million fucking times. So I was like, I'm not really interested in this. It doesn't do it for me. I mean, I can see the appeal if you have children, because like I have relatives with children, they watch it all the time.
I mean, Disney's got the family stuff. It's got it all.
I mean, I'm a mid-20-year-old woman, and I don't really find the need to watch a bunch of Disney film all the time. Consume product.
Bruh.
Shit.
That's unironically, that's all that's in California.
Just consume
People
Star
that love
Wars.
Disney. Yeah, they just.
Oh god, I hate Star Wars. I hate the new shit. Oh, it's
No,
so
you love
bad.
But wait, it's made for
all
you.
we have now.
It really is. Get used to it.
I mean, it was just
talking about Star Wars. Now it seems we're just going into the post show miscellaneous. It's all good.
I think out
the
of
people
all
love it.
I think out of all the mainstream fantasy stuff, Star Wars has the worst goddamn lore out of every single one of them.
Yeah.
It's not consistent. It's not good. They shit on the characters. They bastardize them. They don't give a fuck about their product and what it means.
Oh,
they don't
you're
even
talking
care
about
about how the
Disney.
science works. There's so many different things you can go into the universe that's so specific about Star Wars. That would be so interesting. Like even like their history, their lore, like their past, like, you know, famous Jedis. They could go into so much about it, and they don't.
Well,
They just don't.
Here's my thoughts. Here's my thoughts on Disney Star Wars. They had unlimited money, right? And arguably unlimited time. Unlimited money, unlimited time, unlimited people. Like all the people that would want to write Star Wars.
Yeah, they could write their own lore and their own books.
I mean, even getting rid of all the extended universe stuff. The people who would line up to try out to write Star Wars movie, to write Star Wars trilogy. I can only imagine. It's probably hundreds, thousands of people. Like
They had plenty of time to plan just 3 fucking movies.
People.
They had
And
plenty
yet
of time.
they chose to not only say, oh, fuck writing a trilogy. No. We'll do it movie by movie. J.J. Abrams will do the first one. And what did J.J. Abrams do? He just kind of plagiarized A New Hope. And then when everybody asked, okay, now what happens? J.J. didn't write a next movie. He was like, what? What do you mean, what happens next? Huh?
What's the black guy's name that was supposed to be the main character?
John
but they
Boyega.
don't-
Yeah, Finn.
Yeah. Poor John
China
Boyega.
stepped in and put a stop to that shit.
I don't blame him for shit talking Disney so much and
he should.
shitting on
he
it.
absolutely should. If anything, they scammed him.
The check cleared.
The check cleared, and he said, all right, fine, I'm fucking done with this shit.
He was like the most interesting new character that they had. Clearly set up to be like the next Jedi warrior.
A stormtrooper that the Force awakens, and he gets a conscience, and he says, nah, no way, I can't do this.
That was the arc we deserved, Jeans.
Look, we have to have white female, for, Star Wars fans.
Ray
because
from nowhere.
that somehow, what's his face, the old crusty dude that died in the first trilogy?
Old crusty Palpatine.
Turns out,
Yeah.
it was Palpatine.
Literally
All
died.
along.
Somehow
This
made a
entire
kid.
trilogy was Palpatine all along.
What was it? Now that you're kind of like bringing this up, and we didn't have anything planned for the Star Wars segment thing, but it was the Star Wars
segment.
Facts Twitter feed, and they had this one tweet where they they actually did like destroy everything that was supposed to be good. So they said in a post, Palpatine always knew Darth Vader would betray him, and right before he died in Return of the Jedi, he called on all the dark power of the Force to thrust his consciousness far, far away to a secret place he had been preparing.
According to plan.
Yeah.
It was literally being fed this shit of, oh no, getting thrown down the Death Star reactor shaft was all a part of his plan. And it's like, what? Hey, what the fuck are you talking about?
Or like another interesting thing, speaking of Red Letter Meteorite, it was like Mike that was saying that it could have been interesting if it was Obi-Wan Kenobi's kid or grandchild.
That's what the fans wanted, but see, we don't want to give the fans what they want.
We actually hate
fans,
fanboys.
Fans are gross.
Well, people were saying that Palpatine blew up, and that's because he's a clone, because he blew up.
He made a whole bunch of clones, and all of his clones were doing everything. Snoke, that was a clone.
They're all just impregnating women across like the galaxy. We just didn't know about it.
Sneed. The deeper meaning of Sneed. Sneeds, seed, and feed. You know what I mean?
Somebody sucked on that crusty old cock, and they made babies.
Thank you,
I mean,
Disney.
maybe he made some younger clones too.
Now,
I mean, we don't know.
Now we know that
don't know.
Jeans, your gripe isn't even really with any of that. It was the unfortunate dismissal of certain character.
I'm in pain.
Forced cream pies.
Look.
Use the cream pie, Jedi.
I'm in pain at all times when it comes to Star Wars.
Wait, aren't not supposed to like make babies and like get married and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, the Jedi, that's against the code. Yes.
Star Wars is supposed to give me one thing,
and they took it from you.
I don't know why.
Isn't that like one of the main things in like the 2000s trilogies that like he could have been an ex-Jedi because he got that one bitch pregnant, Natalie Portman pregnant. And he's like, he got Natalie Portman pregnant, and then he was like, well, we have to like keep the secret, you know, because nobody can know.
Influenced the midichlorians.
Midichlorians, something, the Force. I have
midichlorians
no
and me, Skywalker.
I forget.
Anakin was all part of my plan.
I forget what the whole like reason why that is. Like they're anti like Jedi eugenics or something.
Something about it might lead you down the dark side, the dark path, or some shit. Who knows?
Dark Arena.
You make too many women pregnant, and then you have a pregnancy fetish, and then before you know it, you have an army of
kidnap
Jedi
children. Don't you get it? To run the Jedi Order, we have to kidnap children.
Yeah, kill them.
And indoctrinate them from a young age. We are the good guys.
So were the bad guys really all that wrong?
The Jedi were such good guys that they don't give a fuck about slavery in the Outer Rim. It's like, oh man, this planet's, you know.
Yeah, isn't that what they do?
It's controlled by a literal cartel, and the Republic doesn't give a fuck about this place. But anyway.
I mean, isn't that like why Anakin was a thing? Because Anakin
he
had
was
like.
a slave.
Because they were like, oh yeah, he's our bitch now. Sorry, he's a magical.
I'm
he's
taking
a space
him
wizard.
now. Why? Because his midichlorians are really high. Oh, these other slaves can go fuck themselves though.
Oh, so would you say that
I'm just buying the child.
So would you say that Revenge of the Jedi is also
was Qui-Gon Jinn a groomer?
Yes.
At least with like.
Oh wait, you know what? I just found out about another thing that you just told me about. People were mad at Yashahime.
Yes. Was he a groomer?
So
technically.
Spooky, do you know about Yashahime?
No.
So Yashahime is the
Give
sequel.
us the quick rundown on Inuyasha.
Inuyasha is the sequel to Inuyasha.
Oh yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh wait, his brother is
Okay, so his brother, Sesshomaru, you know how he had what's her name? Rin. He like kind of adopted Rin, but no one really talked about it. They were just like, oh my god, who's this small girl? Oh my god.
I think her family died or something.
Yeah,
like she really fucked up fire or something.
Mm-hmm. And so she was left as a mute because of what happened. They kind of go over that.
So he should have killed her.
No, so what happens is...
He should have killed her on the spot. He doesn't want to be a groomer, does he?
Well, she found Sesshomaru kind of wounded, and she took care of him. And she kind of just tags along. He kind of just doesn't really acknowledge it because he's like, oh, I'm a hard ass, that kind of thing. So
cool.
As time goes on, obviously we get to Yashahime, which is in since you guys probably stopped watching, don't worry, they found all the things that I guess they found.
Did they find all the shards?
I don't know.
They didn't show that they found the shards.
I used to watch Adult Swim, and Inuyasha would be on it.
Yeah.
And they'd be collecting the next little piece of that little fucking
And then
crystal.
it gets stolen again, and then
it gets stolen, it get broken, and I'm like, oh, well, gotta start
and they
over.
scream, Inuyasha, Kagome!
Yeah, it's pretty much that. The whole thing. So in Yashahime, episode 15, they kind of explore a little bit of the past, but the thing is that there's it goes into the history of one of the characters, or two of the characters, Towa and Setsuna, which is where it goes in this episode. And they're both Sesshomaru's daughters. And so people came to the conclusion, Sesshomaru groomed Rin.
Okay.
And that's what they run with the entire time. Even this article that I'm reading off of, the entire time. They're like, no, 3.5 out of 10. This is fucked up. He shouldn't have groomed that little girl.
Remember being
groomed with quotation marks, as though nothing else happened.
Look,
to lead up to
look,
this.
Hey, listen. As a former teenage girl, young girl, I remember thinking that the hot demon boys were hot, and I thought, man, I wish that were me.
I got bad news. You were groomed.
You're groomed. That's so unfortunate.
Ah, shit. Oh man, my taste in men has been
sad.
forever permanently changed by anime.
What do we do to decondition Spooky?
You can't. She's an unstoppable.
Oh my
force.
god, she's consuming redo of Healer. What do we do?
Wait, look, were you guys just talking about wanting to be stepped on by a fucking vampire bitch?
Spooky,
Listen.
Spooky. No, listen to me.
I can't be horny for demon
Don't
boys?
deflect, Spooky. This is bad for you.
Yeah, this is bad for you. See, ours is very healthy obsession.
Spooky, don't you understand that consuming content can affect real life?
Yeah, this is the Virgin your opinion versus the Chad my opinion, and being stepped on by Big Mommy GF, the Big Mommy Milkers, is what I want.
Very Chad.
Choked out by Big Demon Daddy. What the fuck's the difference?
Wow. Well.
Wow. Groomed.
This is
groomed much?
No, this is a family-friendly program.
Isn't she older than you guys technically? Because she's a fucking vampire bitch, probably like 200 years old.
Yeah, that makes it even better.
She's a bioweapon.
She's an animal.
Don't you understand?
No, I don't. Why you guys want to fuck grandma so much?
Whoa, no one said all that. No, come on.
I'd never call my grandma a bioweapon.
I know.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I know. What's wrong with you, Spooky? It's fucking weird. I can't believe this, Jeans. We invite her onto the stream one time, and she immediately has to attack us.
If Shishomaru had a fucking ranch with an amusement park on
ranch?
it, all I'm saying is I would totally go to there and play with this monkey, okay?
Excuse me?
What?
Ma'am, this is a...
Fair.
I'm afraid.
What?
I'm afraid of the future.
We're going down a hole, and I'm
Oh, wait,
scared
that's
what's
right.
at the bottom.
That's right. News media has told me women can't groom men because hot GF teacher lady. It's not rape ever. It's just
Like, oh man, I can't wait. I wish that were me. God, I wish that were me.
Yeah, because women can't rape apparently, or be statutory rapists according to the media. Because
These boys are great. Fucking shut up.
Anyway, so how we doing today?
Oh,
guys?
great. Well, look at me.
Feeling good?
there's a lot of rape in this.
We
this
covered a
episode.
lot of stuff today.
I know.
It was
For
a lot
1
of stuff.
hour, by the way.
For an hour. Redo of Healer. We did touch on was it Shield Hero?
Yeah,
Touched back on Goblin Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Touched on the VTube menace, or the things menacing VTubing.
Yes.
For some reason, Star Wars came up.
Yeah, and we got there for some reason.
Grooming came up.
Yeah. I mean, we hit all the hallmarks.
Brought that
then.
on.
Yeah, we hit every single hallmark.
Resident Evil Village came up. Shout out to Resident Evil Village.
Big ups Resident Evil.
Really cool. Shout out to Todd Howard. Thank you, Todd Howard.
God Howard.
Yeah, our God Emperor Todd Howard.
Do we have anything else pressing we gotta slam out?
Star Wars, the
we
VTuber.
Close the
The
bar.
VTuber. Tumors.
Star Wars VTuber. You could be it.
No,
I
VTuber.
don't want to be the Star Wars VTuber. I
They're
miss
more.
Phasma.
They're more VTubers than they are VTubers
Ah.
because they sprout everywhere and leech onto
Clever.
shit.
Well, again, not all of them are bad. Just
Hashtag not all.
It's just the really
pre-Daisy
shitty ones are really loud.
Yeah, they really are.
I guess what we didn't do was dissect each VShojo person in particular. Talk about our qualms with them. If you
No,
want
don't
to
worry.
do that.
That's for a different
You know what?
stream. I got that
That's
one.
it's an opportunity for later. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
That sounds succulent.
That'll take off in no
A
time.
hot suck.
Wow. Yeah.
Suck.
Because he had the iron in his hand. Remember?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry.
Oh yeah.
God, that part is so fucking savage.
Okay, we
Anyways.
good. You turned it off now, right?
No. By chat. I think that's pretty much the end. Spooky, do you need to plug anything? Because I know you're working on
Spooky, plug something.
Aaron Hansen video. Been writing it. Not quite done yet. Got I would say about 1 or 2 more parts to it to finish it. But
Aaron Hansen, he killed Ego Raptor, right?
Yes.
yeah, he killed him even worse than what has been done to this redo healer. So he raped Ego Raptor. So Just letting you guys know.
Demonetized. Don't worry, chat. We were gonna make money anyways.
Plug me, mommy, spooky, ubu. Well, sure.
Thank
Plug.
you.
They want to be plugged, pegged, pegged even. It's weird.
Men are gay.
Bye, chat. We love you, chat. Stay safe.